Welcome to a new and best AI game generating project. GameBase is a generative gaming hub and interface powered by artificial intelligence with just the sound of your voice, or just with your thumbs, or with your hands, or just you could just do all of that on your iPhone.
Even maybe a new key.
You could just have a full other game you'd like to play, but pretty much unlimited choices, and you could always add and improve features whenever you want.
Make a football penalty shootout game with a local town park, integrating free.js.
He wants to make a dinosaur version of Subway Surfers and a liquid gassing, looking UI through CSS generated by AI.
Or anything else, literally anything. Thanks to DeepSeek's powerful version 3.1 AI model, you could just simply use your voice using the built-in voice assistant. Thanks to OpenAI's Whisper model, you could just ask it to, make a neon version of the popular Snake game played all around the world, just without even having to look at your phone.
You may be thinking, what is this? Why are you looking at teenage boys who just cooked up a script? Well, not obviously to show the greatest idea in history, but also the entertainment. And more importantly, how are we going to change the future? In fact, what are we doing to reach the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals?
Backwards, a professional snooker, you can't boot a goal kick. Not only that, but what I can do is tell you what our app touches on and based on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which is
On quality education and relevant skills throughout the game logic and creativity.
Sustainable Development Goal 8 for decent work. As an AI games hub is obviously a decent work, and it's a very bright idea coming from a group of teenage boys. Something that we should think that should be considered, especially in the as a way to solve the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Not only as a developer, but also as a gamer who's got major interest in games and how games work, we decided it's about time to change the space of gaming ever since the invention of tennis for two in 1958. It's about time that we take it to the next level. As for 68 years, there's always been the side of the developers. And if you're not a developer that understands HTML, CSS, JavaScript, endpoint URLs, free.js, SVG building, etc., for the first time ever, you don't have to worry, because the AI will take care of that. We have got that covered, just like that, under our belt. We'll handle that. And you can just stick to English and your hands. That's all you need to make a game work now, thanks to the beautiful idea of GameBase. Coming from a coder and a developer who started coding from the age of 8 back in 2020 during the lockdown, developed fully fledged sites like Liverpool School Football 26, released in February 26, 2 months ago. Currently, around 26,000 lines of code that whole entire website is, all into one file. I can definitely say now, that's the time that the creativity of the idea and the management of the idea goes hand in hand correctly.
as it going hand in hand when making a game using GameBase. You think really more about the idea of the game, how it's going to be like, more than the actual creating or coding of the game. Even now freeing a lot more space for creativity for the game, which could end up some people to create fabulous ideas just like us. Okay. With no worries learning 3 to 4 different languages in the AI like game and creativity is really exciting. Giving more time, space, it can really kickstart the game from here and expand it even further as a useful game, or even best-selling recommend fun and simple games. Use and play.
GameBase for you. That's pretty much it. There could be a lot more of features that GameBase has to offer. being the best AI game generator and hub. Following the footsteps of Suno. But yeah, I'm Ethan Jolles, a tennis player in the work and also a part of the GameBase team.
It has been such a great idea to get off our chest and to share it with you. The one that can help us achieve the beautiful and creative idea to boost the creativity to you. You're one of the first ones to take on board, as well as the project in the work, as one of the best projects in the works, to be one of the most used, important across many industries in the tech standard, gaming standard and more. I'm Adyan Hassan, the co-owner of Cardoline, a company founded back in November 2020, based on coding, just trying to make computer science and also the app industry for the consumers to get the most and easiest of their time as much as possible. Thank you for looking at this video. We really appreciate it, and take care, and welcome to GameBase.